In the high-octane world of Formula One, Red Bull Racing has once again found itself in the limelight. The team is grappling with a series of events that have stirred up the media, from the Legends Parade to the future driver lineup for the 2025 season and beyond. Jos Verstappen, a figure who has never shied away from expressing his disdain for team principal Christian Horner, continues to fan the flames of their feud. Amidst this turmoil, Red Bull has been facing stiff competition on the track. This raises questions about whether Max Verstappen might consider leaving the team, much like Adrian Newey did amidst rising tensions. The situation has also cast a spotlight on Horner's influence within Red Bull. It appears to be more significant than initially thought, especially since the internal power struggle began. One of the hot topics in the F1 community is the future of the Racing Bulls. Helmut Marko, a key figure in the team, has openly stated that the team's shareholders insist on treating it as a junior team when it comes to driver selection in the future. However, this statement didn't seem to ruffle any feathers within Red Bull. When asked about it, Christian Horner neither confirmed nor denied Marko's comments. He did, however, hint at the pressure Daniel Ricciardo is under. If Ricciardo fails to deliver, there could be plans in place for Liam Lawson as early as mid-2024. Horner's stance on the driver lineup is clear. Any decisions will be made internally before any announcements are made to the media. He emphasized that all Red Bull drivers are under constant pressure and scrutiny. Daniel Ricciardo, the current occupant of the seat, is well aware of this. Peter Bayer, the CEO of Racing Bulls, has also weighed in on the matter. Despite Horner's significant influence and the support he has received from the Tyone side of the team, Bayer firmly stated that the role of Racing Bulls is to nurture and promote young talent. This could prove beneficial, especially as a talented 22-year-old New Zealander is showing promise. However, the team is hesitant to sign him due to the experience and marketing value that their current driver brings. The difference in opinion within Red Bull is becoming increasingly apparent, as evidenced by the recent spat between Jos Verstappen and Christian Horner. Max Verstappen commented on the situation, stating that it's not beneficial for the team during these challenging times and could have been easily avoided. Jos Verstappen was scheduled to drive the RB8 during the Legends Parade at the Austrian Grand Prix alongside Gerhard Berger, David Card, and Emerson Fittipaldi. However, it seems that Christian Horner did everything in his power to prevent this from happening, despite the anticipation of the numerous Dutch fans at the event. Jos Verstappen expressed his disappointment and frustration with Horner, stating that he had heard from several people that Horner had done everything possible to prevent him from driving and filming. He expressed his desire for Horner to confront him directly about the issue. Horner, on the other hand, vehemently denied these allegations, stating that the event was organized by the circuit itself and that he had no influence over who drives where. He also hinted that it's not in his interest to add fuel to the fire, especially now that the team is being closely pursued by McLaren and every race is more crucial than ever. However, it's hard to imagine that Horner didn't have a say in Jos Verstappen's participation in the Legends Parade, especially given the escalating tension between the two. Both Max Verstappen and Marko have commented on the situation, calling for peace and reminding everyone that there are bigger goals to achieve rather than pushing the team into a deeper state of desperation. The ongoing saga between Jos Verstappen and Christian Horner continues to make headlines. Max Verstappen, the three-time world champion, has unsurprisingly sided with his father in this dispute. After all, as the saying goes, blood is thicker than water. Max has always shown loyalty to those who have stood by him through thick and thin, even if it means going against the team that has provided him with a championship-winning car in the past. Max Verstappen has openly discussed the tension between his father and Horner, acknowledging that it's an unpleasant situation for everyone involved: himself, his father, Horner, and the entire team. He understands his father's perspective, especially considering Jos was asked to drive the car for the Dutch fans, only to find out he wasn't wanted for the task. Max believes this situation could have been easily avoided, and its occurrence has sparked further speculation about his future with the team. The internal strife within Red Bull is becoming increasingly apparent, and any additional issues off the track could potentially exacerbate the team's performance on it. Sky F1's Martin Brundle raised this concern last week when he observed Verstappen making uncharacteristic mistakes, such as locking up right after exiting the pit stop on a medium compound tire and moving under braking. Toto Wolff, ever the opportunist, is ready to capitalize on any potential downfall of Red Bull. Despite the team's confidence in their own powertrain, which has already been fired up, denying any claims that they're lagging in the development war, it will be interesting to see how the situation unfolds this season, particularly after Austria, when McLaren not only saw Verstappen's true colors, but also realized they have the capability to compete with the three-time world champion on a level playing field. Even though Verstappen currently has a commanding lead of 81 points, the internal discord within the team needs to be addressed. This is likely the primary reason why Newey left the team and is now looking to join one of Red Bull's fiercest rivals. Helmut Marko has spoken about this amidst talks from Wolff, that Verstappen was pressured into stating he would remain with Red Bull beyond 2025. The development war has tightened up, and even McLaren is surprised at how quickly they've been able to close the gap to Red Bull and compete on equal terms. The fact that the Austrian team can no longer modify the car to put it in a wider operating window shows that the threat of them being dethroned as early as the second half of 2024 or potentially 2025 is quite realistic. With all this in mind, do you think the internal power struggle in Red Bull is far from over after the latest incidents? More importantly, do you think they have what it takes to keep Verstappen amid all the talks and the fallout from this toxic relationship between his father and team principal Christian Horner? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting F1 news and insights. Stay tuned.